Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm her Aries. My name is Chelsea, and this is a channel where we do all Aries readings. This is for November 2023. I'm recording this on November 2nd, 2023, but this is your November reading. I just got 8 minutes into the video, cried and everything, and the video cut off. So I just wanted to restart the video, but I am going to post that because I did say a very heartfelt thank you to you guys because I had an overwhelming response for the mentorship program. I will an overwhelming response for the mentorship program for the people who have some of the few people who said okay they still want it. I have like one spot left, so if I responded to you, I'm giving you time to respond back, but other than that it is closed. But I have one spot left, and so if you're actually absolutely interested, then when I respond, you have to respond back. Other than that, it's closed. Okay. It'll probably be closed very quickly after this is posted. Yeah. So I just finished crying and the video cut off. Sounds like spirits like, thank you. There was an orb that flew through the screen. There was an orb, another one. It came through, and I was just saying how I had just finished talking to my mother, so I felt like that was confirmation. Tears, yada yada yada. And now here we are. So this is where you're seeing the video. So let's get to this. Okay. So the overall energy for November we have is chaos and conflict, number 33. Okay. And I'll read that in a second. We have companionship. Now, companionship came in reverse. I am using the Divine Abundance Oracle cards by Tasha Silver. That's what this looks like. Okay. It says giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. So it's kind of like the Two of Cups, but it came in reverse. Okay. We also have number 29, grief energy here. Allah. And as I was saying in the other video, when I was recording it, I was like asking Spirit, like, is this for me? Like, the grief card. And Spirit was like, no, there's a lot of people grieving right now. And it hit me November. November is Thanksgiving. A lot of people celebrate Thanksgiving. A lot of people know when you've lost somebody significant in your life, you can be going on 4 or 5, 20 years now, and the holidays are always going to hit hard. Harder than any other day when you're feeling completely fine, and then you're thinking about all the things that you used to do with that loved one, and the traditions that you had that you are continuing maybe but without them. So this grief card is coming out. The grief card also talks about needing to process grief, needing to let it flow, needing to let it go. And this is why that 8 minutes of me talking, I'm going to just post it. So you guys will see a random video pop up because I feel like somebody needs that message. I really went into deep detail with that. And then, but also what I'm seeing here with the companionship in reverse, with the grief next to it, somebody could just be going through a breakup, a significant breakup, a platonic breakup. It doesn't matter if it's romantic, platonic, family, and somebody could be feeling very conflicted, and going through different situations and maybe feeling like things are overblowing or overflowing like a volcano. Okay. We have the gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. And if the video cuts off again, just look for the part 2 in the comment section because I'm not restarting. You are very close to achieving your goal. And then you have luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. New moon in Sagittarius. So let's read the chaos and conflicts. This is the first card that came out. Talks about disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, and the value of chaos before order. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control, yet every storm passes and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation, look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight, and this is a time to understand rather to be understood. One of my mom's favorite sayings was confrontation is healthy. She used to love to remind people of that because what you're not going to do is shut her up. So she always felt like, and she instilled that in me. Confrontation is healthy. Whereas some people grew up, in a different way where they just, did not approach conflict or confrontation in any way. But you cannot, oh goodness. Go downstairs. My window's open if you heard a dog. You can't, if you see Bruno is jumping to the confrontation, you can't have resolvement. You cannot resolve things when you do not confront them. You just don't. And that unresolvement will linger with inside of you. Okay. It will fester inside of you. And the other person may not know what's going on with you, what you're feeling, and you're just bottling that up inside. So with the Allah's energy here, it says, give spirit your grief, bawl it out, wail it out, cry it out, sob, shriek, and shed tears, surrender it. The embodiment, you are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal, but grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to heal is to walk through it. Losing a loved one is the ultimate heartbreak, but you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, disappointments. Self-love and self-care are required. Ask for support. Be gentle with yourself. The goddess declaration is, I am supported by my loved ones, those who are seen and those who are unseen. And right when I think I was around the time I was reading this or about to get to it, I saw an orb fly through. Okay. But anyways, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. What are we in? November? So we're gonna have a new moon in Scorpio, but we'll have a new moon in Sagittarius in December, or maybe the end of November. Not sure. I have to look at the chart. So there could be a situation here that is unfolding towards the end of November or the beginning of December, Aries, where it is going to be luck is going to be on your side. Okay. Even if it feels like there's a lot of conflict and chaos going on, you will overcome this situation. Oh, excuse me. And I forgot two other cards that came out. Priorities for the month of November. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. That is so important when we're talking about this conflict and chaos energy. Okay. Making sure you are infusing the energy or the situation with love and freedom. Okay. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So it may start out as some sort of drama, conflict, chaos, something here. It could be just as something as little as a tiff at work to something as big as, a full-fledged breakup or situation. But it feels like here the energy is going to be supporting you, Aries, and you will feel a sense of freedom when it's all said and done. You just need to make sure that you remember to prioritize love in every situation. Because you'll always come out on top if you do. I promise you. That's my secret to life. That's how I stopped cussing people out. Really did. You know, you gotta change sometimes as an Aries, and I'm an Aries through and through. You replace that feeling of wanting to cuss somebody out with love. It works every single time. Doesn't matter what they said, no matter what they did. You have to remember that we are spirits, okay? We're looking at people at a flesh level, but when you realize that you're higher than that, because some people are just operating through the 3D, they don't even realize that they're spirits or spiritual. Okay. People think that you got to be touching tarot cards and crystals to be spiritual. We're all spirits. Okay. And you have to remember, we're kind of in this simulation here. Some things are happening to trigger us so we can grow from them and so you can learn from them. And that's what I've learned from myself. That was a lesson for me. For you, maybe yours might be that you need to speak up and defend yourself. The whole point of listening to your spirit, listening to your source, is to tell you what you need to do for you. Okay, so you can always do what I do, because I know what my cross was to bear. I know what the troubles that I had to go through in order to ascend. But everybody's journey and path is different. But love, I don't care what it is, it'll heal the situation. So even if it's the person that you like the least in this whole world, it will heal it. So let's see here. We'll pull 5 cards here of the energies that are coming towards Aries in the month of November. And I am using the Urban Tarot. This was a gift from one of my lovely subscribers. First card out, we have the three. Is this the Three of Cups or the Three of Wands? The card is abundance. I'm gonna have to look it up in the book. But if you could see here, it's abundance. They have cups, so you would think it's a cups. But it's interesting that they call it abundance. Tell me, what else is the energy? That's good, Aries. Tell me the energy that's coming towards Aries in the month of November. The Ace of Swords. So the truth, clarity, even a victory and success over this chaos and conflict or in any situation that you're going through. All right. What is the energy coming towards Aries in the month of November? So there's some sort of victory and new beginning. Indolence, number 8. This has to be 8 of Cups, okay? 8 of Cups here. And the Bosch. So all of these are cups. It feels like very watery energy, very watery energy. So that could definitely be, we're in Scorpio season. All right, so let's see here. And one more here for the energy coming towards Aries. All right. The Queen of Cups. One more Cups energy, the therapist. And they call the Queen of Cups here the therapist. Okay. Ace of Discs, which is Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Let me just take a look here and make sure I'm saying the other ones correctly. But these are all cups. Besides the Ace of Swords, which is a beautiful card to have. Ace of Swords is victory, success, um, a new beginning. Let me see here. Yes, 3 of Cups is abundance. This card represents the feeling of joy that comes from knowing that you are surrounded by those who you love, support you, and only the best for you. Okay. Um, but it speaks to you of joyous friendships, the emotional rewards of coming together as one. So, of course, celebrations coming in together. Aces. Let me see here about the 8. Yes, this is 8 of Cups. And yeah, 7 of Cups. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Huh, 5 cards. So Aries, a lot of watery, emotional energy here. But the beautiful part of in all of these cards, the one card that's not a water sign is the Ace of Swords. So I like that because, sometimes that watery energy can, I always say emotions are fickle, they go back and forth, they flip flop. You don't know what's real, what's not real, especially with the 7 of Cups here. This could be like a really dreamy energy. 7 of Cups could also be reminiscing or someone missing you or you missing someone, especially with this grief card here. Um, but the 8 of Cups is also walking away from some sort of emotion, letting something go that was not serving you. But the Ace of Swords is clarity over everything, truth, being able to see the truth, feel the truth, know the truth. Okay. It's a success, it's a victory, especially over a difficult situation or the end of a situation. And this deck, I know the 10 of Swords is called a ruin. So like that's hitting rock bottom, complete rock bottom. So when you get this Ace of Swords, that means that this is a new beginning after that rock bottom. There's nowhere else but up. And so you're starting over and you're feeling good and you're feeling anew. The 3 of Cups talks about celebrations, coming together with friends, family, being supported, and also maybe people could be very happy for you. You could also be overcoming again this chaos and conflict energy. Somebody could be wanting to reconnect with you, but if they are wanting to reconnect with you, I feel like you have moved on from those emotions and very grounded in your own energy. People could be coming to you to want to talk things out, work things out, help them heal, help them get through situations. I'm going to clarify each one of these here. A lot of water energy, a lot of emotional energy. You could be dealing with the water sign, or you have strong water in your chart. I have a little water in my chart. I am a Cancer rising. I'm Aries. I'm Aries moon. Excuse me, not Aries moon. I'm Aries sun, Cancer rising, Gemini moon. I do believe I'm an Aries Mars. Uh, so it's funny. My son is a Sagittarius, and the rest of his chart is Aries, and I think one Leo. As me and his father were Aries, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it's so crazy because he's all of his other signs are Aries. But let's take a look here. So abundance. Yep, I said mention the Ten of Swords. Now, this definitely could be grief, right? This definitely could be the ending of something very painful. But with the Three of Cups here and abundance, this is coming together or recollecting your feelings and emotions after that. Okay, this also could be getting and receiving support after that. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. And it's not coming out, but it's there. The Death card. The death card, definitely strong Scorpio energy here. This could be the victory and overcoming a situation with a Scorpio. This could be a new beginning after not just a new beginning, but a win, a victory after a transition in your life, a change in your life. Some of you could be receiving communication from a Scorpio. So it all depends on here. I'll go back and clarify. Tell me about the Eight of Cups, the strength. Something that was very difficult for you to walk away from. Maybe some of you were picking up the bottle and drinking your emotions away. Hopefully not. But I am seeing some sort of emotional drain or blockage here. You are overcoming it, being very strong. The strength talks about that internal strength. Okay, so you definitely were able to get control of your emotions in a situation and exhibit some sort of strength. We're seeing here with the Seven of Cups. See, in this card here with the Seven of Cups, all the drinks are filled and they are alcoholic beverages. So somebody could have been trying to escape something. Yep, Four of Cups, ignore something, escapism. Um, that could be you, or that could be somebody coming towards you, because this is all energy coming in towards you this month, okay? Where somebody is trying to ignore a reality. Or maybe you could feel very fed up for a period of time and you're trying to ignore some sort of reality here. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. And that's the therapist. And then right after the drinking issues, you got a therapist here with the Queen of Cups. So, Two of Pentacles. Somebody here is regaining balance within their emotions. And we talked about this in the beginning, how going through this grief, you need an immense amount of self-love, self-awareness. So somebody is regaining balance within themselves with the Queen of Cups. So your intuition is not blocked. Now let's go back here and tell me about this abundance with the Ten of Swords, the King of Swords. If this is a legal situation, there is going to be some sort of communication, clarity, truth, and maybe even success here. It could even be a lawyer overcoming a situation for you with the Ten of Swords and the King of Swords and the Ace of Wands here, because Three of Cups is abundance in this deck. It is abundance. And it is detaching here from whatever was very painful and celebrating. So it's like some sort of win. Tell me about the Ace of Swords coming towards Aries. There's the Seven of Cups. So again, this energy here with the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups, these might not all be in order, but there is an energy. Maybe you try to ignore something and then you're just like, you know what? I'm going to face this. I'm going to do this. And you overcome it and you kill it, for lack of a better expression. Like you really get over something, and to where, like, let me use an example with the Seven of Cups here. You really could be in your head about something you want to do, something you want to manifest, something you want to accomplish. But you're so much in your head, in your emotions, in your feelings, that it's not allowing you to act or move forward. You're not doing anything. You're just kind of stuck or ignoring something. You finally say, you know what? I'm going to face this head on. I'm going to tackle this. I'm going to get through this. And by you doing this and having this clearer perspective or awareness of this situation, you completely change your reality. You go through this, you go through the fire, and now you've moved and you've shifted through something that you never have to experience again. Okay. And you, for a while, were just sitting in some sort of emotion of missing something or daydreaming about something or allowing illusions to overcome you. And now you're like, you know what? I'm going to take this by the balls, lack of a better, and I'm going to handle it. I'm going to do it. And you actually end up doing it better than you thought you could. And I just want to say again, this is some sort of transition you're going through, a change that you're going through. And you have a lot of clarity the moment that you start putting one foot in front of the other. I'm seeing here somebody here exhibits a lot of strength. So you could be, ooh, yeah, with the Nine of Swords here falling right on top of the Strength card and the Eight of Cups. Let's just say this Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups is a person you're dealing with. This person could be emotionally unhinged. They could be causing you to have a lot of headaches, a lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights because this person is unstable, maybe causing you to drink, maybe causing you to kind of stress a little bit. But you have this internal strength, Aries. Maybe some of you are Leos, have Leo in your chart here, where you are just like, I got this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to rise above this. I'm not going to succumb to this emotion. I'm not going to succumb to this stress. I'm not going to succumb to this anxiety of whoever, this person is or whatever they're doing to you. Like I am seeing a real overcoming of some sort of mind games that somebody is playing with you or emotional games somebody is playing with you. And maybe you thought that you could just ignore it. Oh my gosh. When your dogs be just farting by your feet. Oh my goodness. Definitely can't ignore that. When you think, yep, yeah. Aries, I'm telling you, you got the Emperor now. You got the Emperor now on top of the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups. You were really getting, it could have been a difficult situation you went through, but you were really getting back and gaining some sense of control in November. I was going to say October. In November. And it could have been something that was very difficult, emotionally draining to deal with. Something here, chaos and conflict could something. You're regaining your sense of control. It's funny because the strength card and the emperor card here are both talk about strength. The strength card talks about inner strength. Okay, that really biting your tongue sometimes when you know you could curse somebody out, or holding back, refraining from showing emotion when you know you could blow your top, right? It's that inner strength, that inner confidence. And the emperor is kind of like that outer strength. Could be physically. So it could be the chariot, but that physical, like, I've earned my badge of honors. I've been through this, I can do this. He's sitting on a stone throne because nothing hurts him. Not really, but that's what it's trying to depict. So definitely overcoming some sort of illusion. Tell me about the Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. I like this. The Hangman here came in reverse. So that means that there has been some sort of awakening here to who you are, how you see yourself, how you love yourself, how you view yourself, how you feel about yourself. And you may have felt very unsure or uncertain. And it could have been a situation here where somebody, implied something, the Two of Pentacles. You could have been feeling uncertain about your financial situation or your stability, but I'm seeing the green light here where you're having some sort of epiphany, knowing that you can now take things into your own hand and have a lot of control in a situation. I'm seeing the Lovers and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so wow. Very dynamic energy here, Aries. But the biggest thing here, I'm feeling like somebody in the month of November is, you may have gone through betrayal, may have gone through something that was very painful. You're overcoming it. And not only are you overcoming it, I want to say you're going to have the last laugh that just came into my head, but you're going to be celebrating. Whereas you thought that it would have been a long time for you to bounce back from something, it's not going to be as long as you think. Okay. And then some of you, this could definitely be celebrations after a very painful period of your life, getting together with friends and family. Okay. So I'm going to save the Celtic cross for the second video, and I'll do a part two for November. I'm not going to call it part two, but that'll just be the most significant situation that is going to come up for you guys. But now I'm just going to pull a few cards on the love situation, since that was the general, and we'll do some financial messages. Here we go. All right. Tell us about the energy in Aries love life that is coming towards Aries love life in the month of November. I'm not trying to leave October. I am not trying to leave October. All right. Holy Spirit, Spirit guides and angels, please allow me to come message here. Um, for the Aries collective, for love for the month of November. There's that Ace of Swords again. Tell us about the energy coming towards Aries in November and love. In November and love for Aries. November and love for Aries. November and love for Aries. Oh, those all came out like that. And give me one more for the energy of love and no. Man, these cards are trying to fly out. All right, so Aries, overall energy and love for November. One card. Whoop, there it is. Unrequited love. And let's do one more. Here we go. Someone, I'm gonna just tell you this because this just came out quick. Uh, someone is obsessively, let me tell you, listen to what I'm about to say. Listen to what I'm about to say. Somebody is obsessively ignoring you. Does that make sense? I don't think I've ever said it like that before, but that's as soon as I saw this card, that's what Spirit told me. Obsessively ignoring you. I got to break that down for myself. It's like they have this, uh, they like have to make sure that you feel ignored. Like you could care less. You don't, you could be going about your life. Some of you could care. Some of you really could care and are feeling it. But just let me tell you that somebody is really trying to ignore you. Okay? All right. Because maybe it's like this energy I'm going to show you. Anyways, overall energy, we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And we have the shock card. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, and transformation. So you could just be pulling back from a situation where it was one-sided. You were giving and putting in all the effort and the love, or there could be people who have come back from your past who were like that, okay? We have the Knight of Wands here. You could have the player trying to come towards you, Aries. This could be excitement and this could be passion and you getting out of there dating and just not quite ready to be settled down yet. So there could be opportunities in dating. I'm going to clarify all of these before I start talking about it. Let this go a lot faster. Whoop, that was quick. Tell me about Aries. There was just 11-1 portal that was yesterday. And then there's another portal coming up, the 11-11 portal. So make sure that you are manifesting whatever you desire on that day. I recommend writing things down. Most powerful technique you could do is pick up a pen and paper and write and script what you want. I have a lot of love, attraction, manifestation techniques, and you can do them all. But I always say start with the writing. Start with the writing and watch how that develops for you, okay? Because I am getting something here about manifesting exactly what you want this month and getting it, okay? Getting it, all right? It may not come this month, but manifesting this month, you're going to get exactly what you want, okay? With the Knight of Wands here and the Strength card, you could have some sort of player energy, somebody coming towards you. You could engage for a little while, is what the sense I was getting here, but ultimately you're going to pull back and choose that, I'd rather have something long term than to just start some sort of fling and have it not go anywhere. I'm seeing here with the Page of Swords, there's an energy here of somebody watching you and not speaking, not saying anything. You got Hermit, Virgo energy, you got Libra, Taurus energy here. But when I clarified what they're watching, the Empress came out. So that could be you, Aries, here. This could be you, or you in a new connection, in a new relationship, or you just glowing up. Okay, loving yourself, doing right by yourself, being single, waiting here maybe, but definitely a sense of somebody watching you. Okay, we got the Magician here. And what clarified it was the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups. And this is what I was talking about manifesting here. There could be a manifestation that comes in this month, very much so, with the Magician, Gemini energy here, water and fire energy here. But I'm getting the sense here of you creating something through your emotions, through your emotional state, and receiving it or going after it. I'm also seeing here some of you could be manifesting a good time, just fun energy for yourself, and also receiving that when it comes to love, more options for the people who are wanting to play a little bit. Okay. You got the Three of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. This is interesting. I can see this a few different ways. Some of you maybe not feeling so fulfilled with the options that are coming towards you, maybe feeling like everything is a waste of time. Okay. And with the Eight of Wands here and the Four of Wands, it's saying to be patient with the Seven of Pentacles, because your dream relationship, the thing that's going to make you the happiest, is going to be coming sooner than you think. A lot of you, this is kind of, having a good time, getting out there, but not feeling the best about it, right? And their spirit is saying to give yourself time. You could be grieving from something, a breakup, a relationship, a loss of someone here. They're saying just give yourself in time and continue to tend to your garden, water yourself, and to invest in yourself. Some of you, somebody could be coming back to you from your past to kind of trip you up, confuse you, wanting to reconnect. And spirit is saying to think on it, contemplate it for a long time. You might be sacrificing your peace and your happiness. Okay, so whichever one resonates for you, when this comes up, you'll know what it means. That just tickled me. Oh my gosh, that wind just came through. So be careful about anybody coming back from your past. Okay. I'm going to say that because it could cause a headache. And they're saying that soon after, this might be a guide for someone. If you know you have somebody kind of lurking in the shadows, around the time they come back, that's when something new is going to come in, either right before or right after. A lot of you, I feel like, is right after. So really, if somebody comes back from your past, just know something very good is about to come right after. It's not gonna be for everybody, but that's a very strong message here. And that may be the reason why you stop, contemplate, wait, don't act. Hold up. All right. Very much so. Just wait a minute, because whatever's coming in could be very, very happy for you, very stable for you. Could be a live-in situation. Some of you, it could be twin flame. If you believe in that it just feels like there's something here that comes in right in the nick of time, I want to say. But it could be a little after, where you have to use your own discernment. Now, the last card here we have coming towards you, we have this is interesting. I didn't even realize those were clarifying each other. But we have the Devil and we have the Four of Cups. And then the Four of Cups, again, clarifying, and then the Moon. I didn't realize these came out all together. Again, yes, somebody could definitely be trying their hardest to ignore you, ignore their feelings, ignore their everything for you. Okay, everything. And I'm talking about taking it serious with this devil energy. But I'm also getting the sense of someone could be ignoring you, but also being manipulative behind the scenes. Let me see something here. Can you clarify this, Spirit, again? Trying to control something. Three of Swords, the Fool, and the Emperor. The Three of Swords, I want to say, came out in reverse. That's Bruno snoring by my feet, if you guys hear him. Um, Somebody definitely could be trying to come back in Aries. They're a liar and a cheater, and they cause nothing but headaches and calamity. Okay, the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you really need to, they're just coming in to confuse you. You need to make some sort of decision. This could be somebody that you went through a breakup with, a very painful one, Three of Swords in reverse. There could have been a third party situation. Maybe they're getting away from a third party, but it seems like with the Fool, they're taking a leap of faith towards you. And the Emperor here, it's definitely you coming in towards you. But the thing is, it's like somebody was trying to ignore you or they're feeling like they missed an opportunity and that's why they're wanting to come back in. But there's still some sort of toxic energy here with the Devil and the Moon card, where either they're not telling you that they're still very strongly attached to someone else, or there could be some sort of emotional manipulation behind the scenes. And that could be anything. Okay. It could be magic and manifesting, but it could be they're being controlled by a third party with the Three of Cups and the Eight of Cups that they're trying to walk away from. And if they're attached to this third party somehow, some way, this could affect you. Yep, with the Eight of Swords. It could sabotage something that you got going on, or at least, at the very least, but most, your mental state, your mental clarity. Be careful from anybody coming back from your past like that. The Devil, we have Capricorn, we have Scorpio. Strong Scorpio energy throughout all this reading. And I feel like it's because we're in Scorpio season, a lot of water energy. We got strong Aries energy, Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces. A lot of air, but no significant air sign energy besides Gemini and Virgo and Leo. Okay, so those signs there. All right, so let's take a look at your life, how your job, career, life purpose, and finances. This is for Aries for their life purpose, jobs, career, and finances. What do we have here for Aries, Sun, Moon? I guess it's done. I wasn't want to shuffle anymore. Y'all heard that bird? There's a messenger there. Two cards came out. Beautiful energy. Oops, sorry, Bruno, I kicked you. All right. I want to say one card, but there it is. There it is. There it is. All right. Aries. So the overall energy you have here, the very first card that came out is Goddess. God or Goddess. Express your, and you could be a man and expressing this, right? Express your divine feminine energy, embracing It's magical intuition and nurturing qualities. You have to have a balance between your divine feminine and divine masculine, because that divine feminine is your receptivity. Okay. Are you going to be, you could be masculine in your masculine energy all you want, but you have to be able to receive. I had a real issue with that. I was always in my masculine energy. I'm very protective. I'm a very feminine woman, but I'm just very protective. Always in my mask. So I had to learn how to be in the receptive mode. It has nothing to do with your gender. So just know that you have to be able to receive. Um, it says release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract and support your golden opportunities. Love this deck. And you also have successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Okay, the cards that came out were, the first card that came out was your investments will prosper. That card has been coming out a lot. Some of you need to start investing in yourself, even if it's very small investments. Start investing in yourself, because Spirit keeps saying they're going to prosper, they're going to prosper, they're going to prosper. So I guess it's like somebody who's just sitting on something and they're not doing it because you're scared. They're going to prosper. Just start. You do have broke person mindset, and you have I am a master manifester. So, it's like Spirit almost telling you here, hey, what needs to change first is your mindset, how you think about money, your relationship with money, your resentments with to money and other people who have money and then you don't. One thing I learned that is so true, and I've heard this in a few law of attraction books, when you see someone else who's like a millionaire and billionaire and you turn your nose up at them, even if you think they got a lot of money and they don't need it all, the one thing you're doing is saying, I don't want that money. Okay. I don't want to be a billionaire. I don't want to be a millionaire. Maybe you don't, but anytime you're saying something and negating it, you're keeping it away from you. You're keeping it away from you. Okay. So all of the gurus, the big people in the world that you think got so much money that can feed the homeless and they choose not to, when you have an opinion of that in a negative sense, you're saying, I do not want that. Okay, I do not want that money. I do not. So you have to be careful about how you judge, because that's what it is, judging people with what they have. If it don't, I always say, if it don't concern you, don't even look at it. I mean, not everything, but such situations like that with people, with what they do, with what they have. That is something that will bring you so much peace. It's like you don't have to have your nose in everything and everyone's business. So be careful with that, Aries, and especially if you have some resentments or you talk about money in that way. But for anybody who's sitting on any kind of idea or ready to make a transition, your investments will prosper. All right, let's see here. What is finances and career money messages for Aries this month? What is coming towards Aries this month? What is coming towards Aries this month? Money, finances, and career. So a lot of success, a lot of success, a lot of enjoyment, a lot of happy times, celebrations coming in. You got the magician again. I got the magician for the love spread. So again, and I said that about the 1111 portal, whatever it is that you want to manifest, please do it. Find a time to do it on that 1111 portal, because you got magician here. You got this energy here of being able to create, culminate, manifest whatever it is that you desire, but you can't do it unless you don't act. Okay. You got to take some sort of action. You got the 3 of Wands here. This is a very positive time for manifestation this month. This is also a manifestation card. After you have made the decision, or maybe you've chosen what you wanted, you made the decision and you get to the 3 of Wands. Now you're waiting. You're patiently, positively in an expectant energy. Okay. That is what allows manifestations to come through. You are expecting the best and it comes in here. You got the Page of Cups energy here. For some of you, you could be getting this feels like it's not necessarily a job offer, but maybe a job transition here. You're getting some sort of good news in money, business, sales, or in the workplace. I'm also feeling like this is appreciation for someone. I don't know why I said like that. Appreciation. It is appreciation for someone. Okay. It is appreciation for what you do from your people, whatever this is. However you make money, it's a lot of appreciation, maybe even a gift of some sort here too coming in for you, because I'm seeing cards here, like somebody saying job well done. This you could be on your way to a promotion, but it is some loving energy that is coming in for someone here. Also, this is an energy here of following any intuitive nudges that you may get. Go for it because it will turn out well. Okay. The next card you have here is the World card. So some of you, something comes to an end within your job, within whatever you're doing. This does not mean that the job ends, but a cycle that has been perpetuating comes to an end. It closes out. And something that closes out, it closes out for your highest good. Okay. The World card is the energy of success. That something is ending for you. Okay. And then you got the Magician. All right. And some of you, it could be that something is ending out for you, so it's time for you to manifest something new. And the Eight of Cups, this could be a card of moving away from something, relocating, traveling, or energetically and emotionally separating yourself from something. Okay, it's something that could have been holding you down or holding you back. So let's go through these real quick. See if I see anything else. Really good overall, really good energy coming towards you in finances and career. And work, Aries, really good. There's just somebody here, their biggest blockage is resentment about money, complaining about those bills or not having something. Tell me about the Three of Wands here for Aries. King of Pentacles. Yep. Some of you, this could be the successful funding. If you're waiting for some sort of investment, or you're waiting for some sort of, maybe you've applied for a grant, is what I wanted to say. You're going to receive it, something you've been waiting on. Page of Cups, that some sort of small, it's like either some sort of small intuitive insight that you get and you act on, turns into a huge wish fulfillment, or even somebody recognizing you or complimenting you at something that you do in your work or your career turns into something really big. We're going to go back to that Magician there again. Tell me about the World card. The World card, the Eight of Swords, it's like a stressful situation within your job, your career, your work is coming to an end. For those of you who don't have any work or money coming in, that is about to come to an told you. I felt it. For those of you who don't have any money coming in, or you've been having some sort of financial struggles, that's coming to an end. Tell me about the Magician. Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. And the Page of Swords. The Magician card talks about what you think about, you bring about, Aries. And they're wanting you to manifest more, a different mindset. But they're saying that it's very difficult for you to do so because you're thinking in terms of lack, or I don't have, or it's almost like you're lying to yourself. And when I say that, it means that you're telling yourself that because the truth for all of us is that we are abundant creatures. We may have just been programmed for the latter, right? And somebody really has to persevere and fight through this negative way of thinking because you are manifesting that thought. Okay, with the Magician, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Swords in reverse. You're manifesting the negative. You have to change this broke person mindset because this is what's making you snowball and spiral in the wrong direction. I feel like you will get a handle on it this month. Maybe you need to do some limiting belief works. Maybe you need to do, and I'm saying when I say limiting belief works, like you need to sit there and talk to yourself, look in the mirror and say, I do well with large sums of money, just affirmations that will help you break through those limiting beliefs. Because I am seeing here with the Eight of Swords and the World card, you are breaking through them. You are closing out that cycle of stress and self-sabotage. Okay. And then with the Eight of Cups, you are walking away or leaving in an emotional, vibrational sense, this energy of only having just enough with the Four of Pentacles. Like the Four of Pentacles could be scarcity, it could be lack, but this Four of Pentacles is that this person feels like they have enough. But guess what? They're holding on to that enough for dear life because they're afraid of losing it, or they're afraid of never getting any more. And guess what? This type of energy keeps you right here. You never get any more because you're holding on. You're afraid to invest. You're afraid to do whatever, spend whatever. And with the Eight of Cups here, you are getting away from that energy, because that's one thing that could definitely block you by hoarding or holding on to anything tightly. Okay. With the Page of Cups and the Nine of Cups here, some of you are going to be receiving some very good news when it comes to work, career, or your finances. Something that you've been praying for, wishing for, hoping for. This is a wish fulfillment absolutely coming in, and you receiving this message here. Okay. With it being a money message, it could be some sort of payout here that comes in. I'm going to clarify it one more time. In the month of November, right before the holidays. I told you. Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are receiving a payout right before the holidays. Boom. Period. Wish fulfillment, dream come true type of energy. Three of Wands, King of Pentacles. Something to do with your business here. Somebody is getting a very large payout, or you have been waiting for an increase when it comes to your business. It is coming. Okay. This King of Pentacles is a businessman. Very abundant energy, sitting on top of the world type of energy. Look at that, doubling down on the message. I love when Spirit does that. Whoa, and I didn't see the sun peeking through. So you got the Three of Wands clarifying the Three of Wands, which is also clarifying the sun. Somebody here is like, this is like hitting the jackpot, but it feels like in work and career and business. It doesn't look like a lottery win. It looks like something that you've been waiting for comes through for you, and it comes through better than you imagined, better than you expected. So that's really great when it comes to your money. Some of you need to go ahead and do something, act on something. Page of Cups. There's a payout coming for someone here this month. There's a payout. I'm gonna say that something that you've been waiting for. It could be some sort of funding that you've been waiting for. Some of you hit it big. You hit a lick, is like what we like to say in business or career, and it comes in a major way for you in the month of November. It really does. And so this is why I always say that mental work is so important. This is what I'm helping you work on through this mentorship program and whatever else you're trying to manifest. But anything you're trying to manifest, the mental work is what is the biggest blockage around you receiving what you're trying to receive. You have to believe and have it natural to you. Let me tell you a story real quick, because the reading's over. Hopefully don't cut off. Let me tell you a story real quick. And this happens to me sometimes, okay, because I am intuitive. This is how I learned I had a gift. But I'm still in the process of unpacking in my house. I've been here almost, February will be a year. February, March will be a year. I'm still in the process of unpacking. The process slowed down tremendously, obviously, because of what I've been through over the summer. But the other day, like the day before yesterday, I was not I don't know what this popped into my head, right? About this jumpsuit, this green emerald green jumpsuit. It's just a regular, me and my friend calls it, this old lady, my go and run errands jumpsuit. Okay. And I thought about it, and it pops up into my mind's eye. And I was like, I said, wouldn't it be lovely? Wouldn't it be nice if, I found that jumpsuit, because the weather is getting nice. And I mean, it's getting me nice. This is cool weather. It's getting nice and cool. Um, you know? And I tell you not, I don't know what we were doing. Me and Roman were going through boxes yesterday, and the first thing I saw was that jumpsuit. And I thought about it, and I was like, this must be a lesson in, huh, Spirit? That's how I be talking to Spirit. I'm like, this must be a lesson, huh? Because I have things that I'm trying to manifest sometimes that come through very easily, and I have things that are manifest. Sometimes I have resistance around it, and I have to work through that resistance and tell myself anytime I'm working through a resistant thing, because I know I'm a very powerful manifester. I get told this every time I get a reading on myself. I get told this every single time. I manifest things very powerfully. The things that I don't manifest as quickly is because there's resistance, and I know how to do that work to get through those blocks. I know what to do. But it's showing me that, hey, why do I have resistance around this thing? It's because it doesn't feel natural. Okay. And so this is what I'm trying to say. When I thought about that jumpsuit, I was like, wouldn't it be nice to have that on? It's warm, it's cozy, and I chuckled a little bit when I thought about it because I always get teased when I wear it 'cause it's like my old lady jumpsuit, whatever. And then the very next day it appears. And I was thinking today, when I was coming back from the gym, that I was going to put it on or whatnot. And I was just thinking about how that all unfolded because I'm manifesting something else right now. And I'm like, that manifested and appeared so quickly because it felt natural. Some would say, well, it's just a little thing. You just, whatever. That's not a manifestation. Well, the thing is, we're always manifesting. We never turn off our manifestation ability. Everything we're doing is always a manifestation. It's always a manifestation. But when you take little examples like that, how I just thought about something, wouldn't it be lovely if, and it just felt so natural. It didn't feel like a big deal. And I'm saying this to say that's kind of the recipe for everything that you want. You think that there's a time frame for you to get stuff. And people always ask me when they're doing readings, when is the time? When is the time? What time is it happening? And I always want to say, like, the time really is now. It's always 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 now because it's going to be right now when you get comfortable with the feeling of that thing coming in. Do you understand what I'm saying? The moment that you feel that a relationship for you is natural and normal, you're going to meet that person tomorrow. I promise you. Say this till I'm blue in the face. As long as you're like subconsciously, woe is me. Everything fails. Every relationship fails for me. I've been single for a long time. I'm just going to get comfortable being single. That's the worst thing you can ever say, really, honestly. I was going to be comfortable being single. I'm just going to get comfortable in this life, and this is just what it is. And da 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 da. And I'm saying that's the worst thing you could say if you don't want to be single, right? Because the inner universe is going to bring you more of that. But if you can find a way to just where a relationship, being in a relationship feels normal to you, just like this jumpsuit that I'm wearing right now, okay? Because I did put it on. This jumpsuit that disappeared. I haven't seen it since I was in my old house. When it just feels that normal and comfortable and natural, okay, to you, it appears out of thin air and you just call it magic. You literally call it magic because you're so shocked at how it happened like that. Well, it really happened because it felt natural. That's why there's so many different manifestation techniques that all result into the same. They're different techniques, but they all result in the same thing. Some people do robotic affirmations where they're saying the affirmation over and over and over and over again. The recipe behind that is that eventually saying things over and over and over again, it's almost going to roll off your tongue and it's just going to be so natural. Okay. Some people don't like doing that. Some people like doing it. The same thing with getting in the feeling state. It feels natural. So many different ways to manifest, even though we're always manifesting. I would say intentionally manifesting. So many different ways to do it. But the key, the recipe, is to allow it to feel natural, which is why Neville always says the feeling is the secret. But anyways, I just want to say this because someone here is waiting for a large sum of money, trying to manifest a large sum of money. It could be an increase. It could be a better job. It don't feel natural to you. Matter of fact, it don't just not feel natural to you. You honestly feel broke all the time. And I know it's very difficult for you to say, well, I mean, I know you're going to tell me it's very difficult to try to feel abundant when I got bills to pay and I got debt collectors calling me and I did it. Well, I'm just going to tell you this is going to change if you can find about 20, 15 minutes a day to meditate on something that makes you feel really abundant. It doesn't have to be $1 million. What makes you feel abundant? Go into your favorite restaurant. Go visualize you that one night you went out and balled out at your favorite restaurant, or that one night you sat on the internet and online shopped, with no limit. You know, what made you feel abundant? Meditate on that for a while, and then include in the thing that you're trying to manifest at the very end when you have mustered up that feeling. It's really easy when you learn how to do it, because once you learn, you'll never forget. You'll always know. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. Enjoy your month. Be easy on yourself and take care. And I'll talk to you soon.